Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. As you can see, there is 2 minutes left until opening time, and we are just looking at what potential stock to buy. Again, this is just some paper trading at the moment while we are learning, so let's just have a little look at the idea of this, why I am still doing this. I would like to only purchase one stock and see what kind of percentages and profit loss I get per day. I am trying to figure out whether my analysis of a company that I'm doing is good enough to have a little look at, or whether I need to change the fundamentals of how I'm actually picking the companies that I'm investing in. So at the moment, I have set up a watch list and a scanner, and scanners I will show you in a different episode of how I've set it up as well. And the only one that is worthwhile looking at the moment is actually not this one here, THH, which I've already got an output date. Is not much volume on this at the moment, so we'll kind of see how that plays out. The reason why is because it is up 138%. It is down percent in pre-trading as well. And then also, let's actually see the screeners here. So we got 4 million gels. Let's see this one as well, gels. So this is actually looking very good, to be honest. We've got up 6% and 122. Again, the volume, there's a big volume spike here, 2.4. Let's just see how this does in the opening actually. So I'm going to switch over now to the full screen account here. It was Gems, was it? Was it Gems? Gels, not Gems, Gels. And you can see markets have opened now. So let's just zoom in on this. See what happens. We do have on gels 2 hours ago 12 healthcare stocks. It's a healthcare stock. Why the shares are trading 50% higher. So there's no actual news here that I can see just from the basic look. Let's JTAI. Let's have a little look at that. JTAI. Got that on my screen, so I might have to refresh those scanners actually when I'm swapping between tabs. I don't think it's actually straight away. I don't want to look at this because it's below $1. I don't want to look at anything below $1, so I'm not interested in that. And let's just see if there's anything else here. So there's a bunch of stuff here on my watch list. These are nothing I picked out. This is just from the watch list from the top 10% gainers. I don't actually know how. Let's see if this refreshes. Yes, it refreshes, so that's good. Maybe I have to manually check those refreshes. LVRO. Let's have a little look to see. LVRO. I don't know how to get this up at the minute on the watch list to get it up onto my screen, onto the chart, and so on and so forth. So that the volume is terrible there. So that's only 27,000. Not interested in that. This one means that it's got some news. High Roller Technologies partners with crypto, so something related to crypto. ROLR. And this one looks a bit better actually. Way up in pre-market, you can see. Let's just see if there's any news. Technologies partners with crypto. If I click on this, it actually opens up. So this is the news for this. Operator of award-winning premium online casinos brands today announcing it has entered into the binding letter of intent with Crypto.com. Not too sure what any of that means, to be honest. Maybe someone on reviews can tell me what that means. I have no idea. So let's have a little look, see if it's actually underneath. So you can see at the start of open, you can see I'm just literally messing around with some of the charts. Down here, it's got at the opening for 800,000 volume down here. 800,000 volume, 400,000 and 300,000. So I am looking around the million mark, and if there's nothing else better, to be honest, I might just have a little look at this and watch how it does in the first couple of minutes, and see, because it did reach $20 at a high, with a bit of a pullback, so reaching a resistance at 18 there, and 15 at a resistance point here is at 14.65 now. So let's just see if there's a pullback here. The MACD looks like it's just a little crossover to see where it comes off here at the beginning. I am looking at the 1 minute chart in 1 day, so let's just kind of see. That means each one of these candles, I believe, if it's a 1 minute chart, each one of these candles are updated every minute. So let's just come back. You can see here, it's 2 seconds, 1 second, and it moves on to the next candle, unless I'm mistaken. Something just happened. No idea what just happened. Let's just quickly check something else. No, let's just have a little look at one of these. So this little yellow notepad things, it means that there's been some news on there. So I don't know why this is not moving. Oh, it's suspended. So they've actually halted trading on that, based on the volatility, I'm assuming, as in the price change. So let's just come back to this actually later on. But Sega, let's see that's just popped up on the scanner here as one of the top ones, and it's moved up to $1, which I'm looking forward to. It's got 6 million in volume there. Highs are at 105. So literally I've just come onto this. So what I'm looking at here, my one trade is if it hits above 105, I am buying. I've got a hotkey of shift 1, which makes me buy, and then shift Z is making me sell. All I'm looking at, if I buy at 105, I want to sell at 1.2, which means I made 15 cents on each share I buy. You can have a little look over here, and I'll show you at the end. But is there a catalyst in this? 11 consumer, last week refreshes board committee, trending, announces new board committee. But within the last 4, no news. I don't know why this trading up, to be honest. There's no news. There just seems some pre-market action. But why not get involved anyway? Let's just see if my thinking is correct on my beginning journey. So like I said, there's been a resistance here at 101. So basically just 1, it's pulled back. So if it goes above 1, I'm going to get in and get out within the next kind of, I'll literally give it 10-20 seconds really. And let's just watch this for a moment, because the MACD is on a reversal. Let's just see if push past through. Volume's not too bad, it's on 1.4. I want that to be a little green candle, and the next one to be a little green candle after that. IVP is looking good. Oh, that's a change. So it's up 100%, meaning it's not much. And I've got nothing else on my screen. I've got one thing here, but it's below $1, and I don't want to trade anything below $1. So he says as this is currently trading at $1, less than $1. Let's just see what else there is here. Let's see if there's any change. Let's have a little look at that. I'm giving up on this now. I'll come back to this later to see if I was wrong. Seg and XA. Oi, big 109. Big money in pre-market here. Let's go to the. Oof. What's happened here? So let's just see. Kind of pre-market resistance here. Yep, 108.9. So let's just get it on this. 189. Volume's only 100,000 now on this one, so not 100% happy with that. Then let's just see SGG again. Was it SGG? Lost it now. Surely there's got to be a better way to track what you've gone on. Can I go back? Nope. Because this is not what I was looking at. What was I looking at? I've lost it. AMPA? SLGG? No, completely forgot what we were looking at, so I won't even be able to check anymore. And let's have a look at. I don't know whether this refreshes or not, whether it just stays the same. So that was down. That one's down 13%. Don't want to mess around with that. IVP. Nope. LBRO. No. Oh no, you can tell straight away which ones are low volatility, so low volume with all these scattered candles. Not really, you can see straight away, what is it, 37,000 here, 4,000 there, 100 here, 100 there, not messing around with any of those. Low volume means that you can't buy in and buy out straight away as much as you can, even though it's obviously, you can see it pumping up a lot there and pumping down. Went to 1.3 all the way down to 1.6, but even if you want to get out there, someone might not be buying, so don't want to mess around with that. Let's see if there's recently viewed, I think, SGG, there we go. SEGG, there we go. And let's just see if it's popped over $1 yet. No, it hasn't. It come and tested it back up 0.98, so let's just see if it would just peep up there on the MACD. The volume's okay, not great, but it's okay. It's got 2,600,000. I think we're just going to stay on here for a minute. And again, there's no real news. Weekly report, what happened? Let's have a quick read of this while that's going on. Had an overall loss of 27%. The stock price moved. Last week's high. Accumulation, SEG reached new information weekly. There's not much going on here. I don't think there's any news on that, to be honest. But it's still up. And I think here now, there's a MACD. You can see that there's a potential crossover. You can see that the bars are slowly going down. And it could potentially go down further, or it could just cross over as it straightens out. Don't know the lingo. But if not, it could do something like this, where it gets a little bit lower and then higher at the same time over here. So you have this low dip, but then it goes back up, which it might do as well. And that obviously happens when there's more buy than there is selling. So we'll come back to that. So remember here, I'm just looking at trying to purchase one stock and one stock only. That's it. I want to get in, I'm going to get in, get out. but I am looking for a good indicator of what I'm looking for. If not, then I will reverse what I'm trying to do. So if there's anything else here, X was there, changing, that's a lot of change that I cannot see. I don't know, no idea what's happening here. BNAI, what's this one? Again, no news here, but look at this. What is this ridiculousness? Up to 4. Previous highs is nowhere to be seen. Here it is. It's a good resistance 4.8. Good resistance point here. And I press this little arrow, I think. There we go. 4.8. It's gone past the high, so 4.8. This is now the current new high. From when I scroll back to, I have no idea how far back I went. And this is really annoying, so I'm just going to press this to mute that. And what is happening here? Look at this. It's got 400,000. Again, it's not volume, it's not great, but it is making a big pump. It's got a $1 since open, which was 14 minutes ago. Didn't realise I'd been online for 14 minutes, so let's see if I can get something done. Let's see if this changes again. AMPA. Oh no, volume is terribly low there. MSW. Oh, look at that as well. Big pump up, no volume whatsoever, not messing around with it. Again, this is just the top 10 gainers in this moment, in this time, in the last 5 minutes, sorry. So I'm not necessarily diving too deep into anything. This one does say group enters talks for acquisition. That's probably why there's a big pump there. And let's see what I recently viewed. Ah, there you go, I'll just click on it, nice. So let's go with gels. Was anything happen with gels? Gels did a big dive. Big dive. BNA. Still pumping. 186. It's gonna have to come back down soon, that, hasn't it? This one's just... Ah, this is the one that halted. Whatever this one is. ROLR. Still halted? Still halted. Oh no, now it's moving. So now you can see, look at all these. Oh, the volatility, what's this? 100,000, it's not that bad. It's not that great. 300% it's up, that's why. It's up 300%. Let's see if I can get in and get out. No, halted again, you can see, suspended. Because it's too volatile, so... This one, you can see this one went straight back up to 101. Did a little test again. And I want this to make it a little... I think I'm going to stay with, because it's got 3 million volume and they have these nice crossover here. It's trying to fight it. I know it's just below $1 that I wanted to say, but it's only just, so... I'll wait for it. Look at all this. I have no idea what this means. This is one thing that I'm probably going to have a little look at and see what all of this does. So these are the type of things that I just want to have an idea of, because this is all here. I put this here because it was already there, so I don't know what this green flashy bit is for. What's that? That is actually just the moving line. So once this passes over $1, I'm going to buy in. Actually, what is it? $1-ish. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of time. Got to make sure that it's not going to cross down first, though. Looks like it's going to, according to the MACD. Let's see. That just means a little bit overextends. What it normally does is this moving average here in the middle, the blue one, it bounces off it. So if it's going in an upward direction, you wait for it to bounce off it as it moves along. So let's say it'll bounce here and go up, because then it's past the 1 mark around here. And we'll start in maybe 6 minutes, 5 minutes time. And again, Just to let you know, of course, if you've listened this far, I have no idea what I'm doing. This is not financial advice. I am just here to log what I am learning and what I'm getting up to. So please make sure you are doing your own due diligence, and please let me know what it is I'm doing wrong. So I will probably not listen to you and find out my own way, because I learn in many, many different ways. And kind of just see from the, all of this is just, there's too many numbers here now, so I'm going to turn that Bollinger Bands off. Can't see a thing. And let's just see if this is updated as well. See if there's anything else happening. Bane, Bark. Recently, Seg. This is what I'm looking at now. P, gels. Give that a second, it's going to come back, isn't it? Volume 55,000 now. I'm going to stay on Seg. And this is at the point now where I only wanted to spend 10 minutes on here. I've been on here for 21 minutes now. I am in a little bit of a rush, and I know this is a paper account, so I'm not 100% too bothered. But I do want to know. And the reason why I'm in a little bit of a rush, because I'm just about getting dinner ready. So let's just see if I can find something else. JTAI. Oh, that took a bit of a dive. 600,000. It's not bad, it's not great. It looks like it's going real down, 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 down. They go up pre-market though, a lot. Resistance here, roughly where it is now actually. Let's just see, that's going to be a little green, isn't it? Nah, the MACD's not on a reversal yet though, is it? Give it a couple of greens. Again, it's not great. Keep on coming back to Seg. It's not Seg here. IVP also had some news, and this has hit all time highs. Look at this go. So I think now is the point where you don't want to, because there's a little bit of FOMO happening here. It did a little drop back, but let's just say it hits over 5.33 again. I'm going to get in. Volatility is 200,000 there on the V, 600, 700. It's not too bad, but it's very overextended. Let's get in there. So you can see I've just done my shift key there, and I put in, I am $23 down, and $0, $6 down, and you just kind of wait. I am looking for that 10%, so $15 a share. Let's get that 4745, and back down. And this is really annoying. How do I get rid of this? I can't see the bars at all. And a 5-3, and I'm out. So that is a very, very long time, and I'm pretty sure I did that why it was $13 off, which was really annoying actually. So how did that work out? Probably should have stayed. And this is where you get a bit of FOMO now. So filled. Let's just see this. Let's see this order. And I think, oh, what's all this jumping about? Come here. Just stay here. And does it give you any more detail than that? Display mode, complete. Display mode, compact. No. You will see that I got in 543 average price. 544 went out. That's really annoying. So I need to figure out a way where display mode, put that back onto simplified and put this over here again. So I need to find a way. And I bet you, if you carry on watching this, there will be a little bit of a dip here again. back down, so the MACD can reset itself, but it will go back up. I'm going to check out this on the end of the day. BNAA. And what I needed to do then is be a little bit more patient then, because I could have sold out at 5.6, and even now it's still on 5.6, so I could have waited a little bit and gone out, where I rushed it a little bit and it was still on 5.4, kind of jumping up and down here. So I think it needs to be a little bit more patient. Watch it, look at it go. And key stats here, free float is only 16 million. That's probably why there's currently nearly 1 million in volume. It's only, what is it? I think there's something else here. Was free float? Free float 2.79 million. Something to do with float. Float just means how much shares are in circulation. But I would be really interested to see whether this goes at the end of the day. So I've got something here which I have no idea where to put it. News? No. Order? Watch list? Key stats? No. So I think if I right click here somewhere and layout, add, no. Oh, yeah, on one of the buttons, add a widget, all the widgets. I think if I go on general, I can add a notes section. So not the current stock, get rid of this. Not the, why is it in the S&P? Not this, just all notes. So seg, look at this later, see if I was right to stay out, and also check the market buy and market sell, because I think there's a little bit of a delay when I was pressing. Let's just save that. I don't know where it saves to, and then I can just close this away, remove that, I can get it back up later. And BNA, was it? Yeah. So I think there's going to be a big pullback here, and then maybe a bit of consolidation and go back up. And that will be me for today. And what I can say, I'm just going to do one trade, and at the moment I'm $3 up. So let's just see if I can get this further up just from manipulating the actual stocks I'm learning and clicking on. At the moment I'm literally just using the top 10 gainers list, go from there, just to kind of see. But if you have any idea of any better ways to set up these scanners and so on, because I do have a scanner on here, but all I'm looking for at the minute is how do I show you what I'm looking for? I don't actually know. I actually can't remember. I set it up the other day, so I can't actually remember. I think it was something like the volume was over between 1 and 10 million. The market cap was over $1, but that's clearly not working. So maybe I need to adjust those scanners. Yeah, let us know if you have an idea on Webull specifically how to set up those scanners. But that is me for the last 28 minutes, and hopefully I can do a little bit better tomorrow. Let's see. Thank you for tuning in, and let me know down below in the comments with any tips or tricks that you might want me to try out or look for the next time, or anything that I did wrong in this particular one. I will be making notes and reflecting on those at the end. But thank you very much, and see you again.